I'm Vicki, and this is my channel where I do vlogs, I clean, I do all kinds of tips and things that I've learned over the years. I am a licensed nurse, a certified personal trainer, a certified health coach, and none of that has kept me from gaining weight, losing weight. All of these things I'm going to address on my channel. And I also take care of two elderly people, my in-laws. One who has Parkinson's, and they also have diabetes and dementia, so I am taking care of them full time. And I have two older kids and a husband, 3 dogs, 4 fish. Life. I tell you what, there's a lot of living we do in this house, and I hope that you will join me and let's have some fun. You always want to start with a clean slate. Now, I am not a beauty blogger. I want to share with you some of the products that I like to use on my face. For me personally, I'm 49 years old and I do not want to look like a clown. I want to just look natural, and plus I live in Southeast Texas where it's hot, it's humid during the summer, so any makeup you wear is going to kind of slide off your face. So here is some of the things that I use. So one of the first things that I would say to do, let me move that mirror. Oh, okay. One of the first things that I like to do is make sure that I take my makeup off, but I'm very sensitive to all kinds of products. I like to make sure that my face is clean, but I can't leave any residue on. I've tried very expensive products and cheap products. I've only found a couple that work, and this is my favorite. It is Ultra Bland by Lush. If that focuses. And it just looks like whipped cream. And you just take a little dab of that, rub it on your face, wash it off with nice generous amount of water on your rag, and pat your face dry, and that'll keep it moisturized. It won't take a lot of the moisture out, but it will clean your face. I don't have breakouts, and it keeps me from having all those lines, because at almost 50 years old, you know that's very important. Again, that is, if you can see it now that I've got my light kind of focusing here. Let's see if we can get it to focus here. I get Ultra Bland from by Lush, L-U-S-H, from Amazon. I did get it from the Lush store, but that's a trip all the way to Houston, and I don't always have that luxury, so mail order. Very easy. The second thing that I like to do that is a little bit more on the pricey side, but it makes it easier for me, because I don't like to wear a lot of mascara, because you end up with the raccoon eyes and it's just not pleasant looking. So I like to have my eyelashes professionally applied. They glue each individual eyelash, and I'm going to get close and see if you can actually see. It takes about an hour to get done. It is a little bit pricey. It's about $55 from the lady that I go to, and I know that it's more in other places and less, and it just depends on if you find somebody that you like. I love having this done because I do not have to wear mascara if I don't want to, and it just helps me brighten up my eyes, brighten up my face, and at my age, I can use a little bit of brightness. The third thing that I like to use is something that I got that's really fairly cheap, but I just stumbled across it at Big Lots on the sale aisle, and I'm pretty sure that they're not going to have it back in stock. And I've tried to find it online and I cannot find it, so I'm going to be devastated when I can't find it anymore. But this stuff really, really works. And it is called Tea Tree Facial Serum, and it's got Dead Sea minerals in it. And it looks like this. Let's see if you can get a focus there. And this is how it comes out of the bottle. It actually, the dropper doesn't really squeeze out, but I just take some, put it in my hand, and apply it to around my mouth, on my neck. Now, this is very cooling, but it actually does help tighten your skin. So I love it. I'm hoping that I don't run out of it. I also found the night cream for it, but I actually use it. It's the same stuff. If my camera would focus. It's the same brand. Again, cannot find it anywhere, but it's just a night cream. I actually use it as a day cream around the same areas, just to give it that extra tightness and moisture. I have very, very, very dry skin in the T-zone, so I just kind of put that on there. I know I use a lot of moisturizer and moisturizing products because I do have dry skin, so use the products that are good for you. I know at my age my skin has gotten drier as I've gotten older. This is called Confidence in a Jar. This jar actually lasts me probably almost a year because I do not use that much of it, but my daughter's been dipping into it too. And it just is a cream, it's a moisturizer. This stuff I got at Sephora, and you can get it online. And again, I just go around that area that needs moisture. Especially the neck. Ladies, your neck starts wrinkling as you get older. You want to take care of your skin. It's the first defense from infection. And it's also, your face is the first thing that everybody sees. So it's your calling card, basically, is what people see. And that could be all that I do in a day. Believe it or not, that's an easy way to get ready. Now, I do have a sunscreen, a tinted moisturizing sunscreen that I use sometimes by Equate. Now, I have the tinted facial sunscreen as well, SPF 20, that I'll put on if I'm going to be outside. I'll spend a lot of time indoors, so I don't use sunscreen as much. But if you want to take care of your skin, that's a good way to do it. Now, the next thing I use is blender and just some under eye coverage. You can get this anywhere. I like Naked from Sephora, but it's expensive and I just haven't been to Sephora in a while and I just haven't wanted to pay that. So I thought I would try the CoverGirl, and then you just twist up, and it's in the I get the Fair or the Ivory, and I just do it underneath my eyes, so, and just kind of come out because my cheeks are a little bit red right under my eyes. So then I just take the Beauty Blender and try not to poke myself in the eyeball. I did that time. And just make a little triangle, just like that. Then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm just going to blend it out. Now I could do this with my fingertips, but you get a real smooth coverage, real smooth look with the Beauty Blender. Now you can go on top of your eyes as well. That kind of brightens them up. That, very simple and easy. Now the next thing that I like to do is going to use, I like the True Blend Minerals by CoverGirl, and just put a little bit in the lid. So it looks like that. I dab the lid. Hoping this doesn't get all in my camera. Oh, I poked myself hard in the eyeball. Alright, so I'm just gonna blend that all over my face. Ladies, go down your neck on all of your powders. You definitely want whatever's on your face to be blended. You don't want to stop at the jawline. I've seen people darken their jawline, and that's okay, but it needs to be blended. You don't want to look like you have that 80s mask. It doesn't look pretty. Alright, so what I'm doing here is basically just setting my face for anything that I put on it. Also taking out any shine from, ooh, that eyeball's giving me a fit. Taking away any of the shine from the all the moisturizers that I put on it. It kind of almost seems like it defeats the purpose, but it actually just kind of blends in the under eye coverage, brightens your face. Now the next thing I do is I'll take a bronzer. You can get bronzer anywhere. This is actually Bronzer XL. You get these big ones at H-E-B, and they're fairly inexpensive, probably about $13, and they last forever. So I'm just going to, and this has 2 different colors, so I'm just going to go over the whole thing just like that. Then I'm going to start putting it all over my face. Some people do the bronzer just in spots. Not me, I go all over my face. Keep dipping in there as needed. I go over my eyebrows, my eyelashes, everything. I want everything to look the same. I even go towards my ears because I want it to all look like I've got a tan. Now, here is the important part, ladies. The neck. You've moisturized it, it's shiny. You've put the light powder on it. Now you want to tan it. Blend that in really well. So this is what I look like so far. Now here's a step actually over that, because I do have such redness. I'm going to take some of this green powder that I got by e.l.f. and just dab that right here on my cheeks to kind of brighten them up a little bit. Now I take a wash rag or a towel, any kind, and this washes off of your wash rags. If you use white, you can just bleach them. Now I just kind of lightly, I've been doing this for years, but just kind of lightly go over your face just to blend everything in, so that now it doesn't look like you have any makeup on, but it looks very natural. Now, I'm going to give myself some little cheekbones. Now, whenever I said I don't put much makeup, that's about all I'll do when I'm going out. If, you know, I'm running to Walmart or anything like that, that's it. But just to kind of ramp it up, you know, look a little bit more special, I add some blush, and this blush is by Hard Candy, and it's just a light pink. It's called Living Doll. It's a little bit light, but I'm just going to just kind of place it on my cheeks like so. And then I'm going to come down my nose. I like to put a little bit on my eyelids. A little bit right there. Just like the areas right here. You can also use a bronzer. I have a bronzer, darker bronzer. You can use that in those areas as well. Again, I'm just going to kind of, because I can see in the mirror, so. Now, just for that extra pop, and not because I actually feel like it needs to happen, you cannot use waterproof mascara on the fake eyelashes that are put on. So, should we call them extra? Your extra eyelashes? I found this mascara at TJ Maxx, and it's just a volumizing mascara. I don't even know that there's a brand, maybe OC. It comes in a purple tube, and I'm just going to apply it like so, and I'm going to look in the mirror as I do this so that I can see. It's going to give it just a little extra pop. See, with the mascara, without the mascara. I don't need it, but it just gives a little something something if you're going out on the town. Ladies, you know what I'm saying. There you go. Do you find that you open your mouth whenever you're putting on your mascara? It's kind of weird that we do that, right? Alright. So the last thing I'm going to do is, because I can use waterproof mascara on the bottom of my eyelashes, I'm just going to do that. Little Scandalized by CoverGirl, I believe. Nope, Rimmel. Sorry. It's called Scandalized. It's in the orange tube. I'm just going to put that on the bottom of my eyelashes, just so that I don't have raccoon eyes when I go out. That's it. A little lipstick, just to kind of tie everything together. Da, da, da. Da, da. Now, what you can do for lipstick, you can always just put on a gloss of any kind. And then to brighten it up, you can use any kind of a pencil. My rags get used a lot. I use a lot of bleach. Crystal bleach is the best. And that's it. Oh, one other thing. I did forget. This stuff, mine is used. Wonder Brow. It's amazing. And it looks like I need to put a little bit just to kind of define my lashes. I mean, my eyebrows. Y'all, I have my eyebrows microbladed, so I do have eyebrows on. But just to kind of give them a little pop, I like to add to my eyebrows just to kind of brighten them up a little bit. I don't use a whole lot, and this is in the light brown. This does not come off. It doesn't come off even when you wash your face. It needs little makeup towelettes will get it off. Now, you can't really see the difference, but it does brighten up. Brightens up your face quite a bit. The reason that I like Wonder Brow is because I don't have to take it on and off. Oh my gravy. Real life, if I leave this in, I've got mascara on me. Alright, so for my brows, I'm just going to comb them. Now, try to hold the light where you can see. I don't have Wonder Brow on that side. I do have it on this side. All it's done is just pull all my features together. So I'm going to do this side now. Hopefully you can see it. Let me move you back here. Told you I'm not a beauty blogger. Just give you what I'm doing. Alright. I don't use much. In fact, when I do it, I just touch the stem of my brush to this brush. That's it. And then I just wipe it on. I use a magnified mirror. And then once it's kind of dry, I just comb through. That's it. Wonder Brow is amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I also like to push my eyelashes. I don't like the eyelash brush because it tends to pinch my eyelids, believe it or not. So once I put my mascara on, I like to just push on my eyelashes, push them up against my eyelids and hold them there for a minute. And that tends to open up my eyelashes. Alright. And that's it. That's it. That's all I do. I know it seems like a lot. I kind of did some extra stuff so that you could see it. But that's it. So for $49, what do you think, guys? Does it look okay? Tell me what tips you took away from here. And if you want a part 2, I will show you what I do to clean my face and clean my eyelashes and what I do to keep my face from breaking out.